Okay, once again, we're back. This is day 5 of the protests in Charlotte. Justice for George Floyd. Today's gathering is organized by the NAACP. I'm walking to the government center right now where it's taking place. Started at 5:45, but there's a bunch of groups of people walking in that direction, so even though we're late, so is everybody else. There's already a helicopter circling. I assume it's WSOC's helicopter, which means that there's probably a big crowd. That's CMPD's headquarters building there. It's Trade Street. Have you seen the last 4 nights? We've been here a lot. Last night got out of hand again after marching peacefully through Myers Park. It's the first protest that's ever been there. It's pretty cool. It's all documented in my videos from yesterday. We were out here until around 12:30 or so, just watching protesters clash with the police. CMPD officers have been pretty good at breaking up the protesters at night when things get violent, separating them into smaller groups. Obviously the sun's still up, so we're going to see a peaceful protest here. We'll stick around until everybody leaves, whether that be 6:45 when it's scheduled to be over, or 2:45 in the morning, which would really suck because I have to be up at 5 in the morning to deliver the paper tomorrow. I can already see from here that there is so many people gathered in front of the government center. Oh man, so many. Wow. There's probably going to be more people here now than there were at Freedom Park yesterday, which was enough to make me say wow then too. I hear loud cheers and applause. It almost seems like there's just as big of a group as there was during the climate change protests months ago when Greta Thunberg was in town. There's absolutely so many people here. Absolutely so many. 2,000, maybe more. I'm gonna walk through the crowd. It's gonna be difficult for me to let you hear what the people are saying on the speakers. What's up, man? How are you? I don't know how well you can see this, but this entire plaza in front of the government center is absolutely filled with people. With people still walking up. It's been going on since 4:45. Easily 2,000 more people in attendance here. Easily more than 2,000 people here. I'm gonna do my best to walk up into the group, but oh hi. But there's a shitload of people. I'm trying, excuse me, sorry. I'm trying to get closer so you guys can kind of hear what's being said. I don't know the best route to take. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry.
register online. to vote. And if you're too young to register to vote,
As you can see, this crowd is easily 3 times larger than the one from Freedom Park yesterday. There's well over 2,000 people here, same amount of people as the climate protest 6 months ago when Greta Thunberg was in town. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, hey. Oh, here's another dog. I know you guys like the dogs. Sorry, excuse me. Just slide by it. Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me.
What are you doing out there?
Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. That'd be a better shot. Sorry, I'm gonna block your view. Yeah, I'll pin my head now again. I'm not going to be able to get close enough for you guys to hear, so I'll kind of give you a recap when I hear things. I don't want to be rude. Sorry, excuse me. So many people here. I don't know what way they're heading. I just got here. I don't know if this is a march or just a gathering. But as you can see, this crowd is twice, if not 3 times larger than the Freedom Crowd Park yesterday. There's got to be around 2,000 people here. We're in the courtyard at the Charlotte Mecklenburg Government Center. See if I can't get you a taller view here for a second. Whoa. Find something to stand on and give you more of an overhead. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. So as I've said repeatedly over the past couple of days, the protest gatherings get larger and larger each time a new one happens. This one's easily twice as many people as there were at Freedom Park yesterday, which is the most I had seen yet. The sound system isn't that great, so I can't really tell you what they're saying. Very diverse crowd.
You break, you pillage, you broke the forces. You are a part of humanity. In slavery, you put this little clause in that 13th Amendment that says it's illegal except in the case of a crime. Right? So again, it ain't that slavery is illegal, it's legal in the case of a crime. Well, who's committing a crime? Who determines what's a crime? Well, what I know is that the biggest source of crime in terms of the laws, in terms of arrest, is drugs. But you know what? What I know is somebody who worked as an addiction counselor is the people who use and sell the most drugs don't look like the people doing the time for drugs.
So like I was saying, there's easily twice as many people here as there were at Freedom Park yesterday, where there were about 1,500. So there's between 2,000 and 3,000 people here, packed in the courtyard at the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Government Center on day 5 of the protests in Charlotte. Justice for George Floyd. They have speakers speaking. I doubt that you can hear it from here. It's not the best sound system. I'll try and recap kind of what they're talking about if I can. This is 600 East 4th Street. Now you've seen over the past 4 nights past 4 days that the protest gatherings tend to get bigger each day before they get violent at night. This is scheduled from 6:45 to 8:45. I don't know if there's a plan to march, but we'll stick with the whole crowd until they're gone, report on what happens.
It's about going to the polls to vote and knowing who you're voting for. Because when they ask the question,
oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I meant 6:45, not 8:45.
In 2017, when we still voting, the mayor will be right here.
We are marching. I don't know the route.
You have to get out and vote and know who you're voting for. And quit letting peace and who's causing who wool over your eyes and know who you're voting for.
They're talking about yesterday's march through Myers Park, predominantly white neighborhood. I haven't seen any police. They're blocking off the roads so that people can walk, but I haven't seen any police. So far, everybody's big reference to voting.
We are mobilizing our power. We are building. We are getting bigger. We are getting stronger. And either you're going to be with us or we're going to roll you over.
Yeah, you can go to the NAACP North Carolina Facebook page. They have the event for this up there. All right, we're about to start marching. 5th day of marches. So far, the marches have covered 40 miles in Charlotte over the past 5 days. I don't know how long this one is, but we're about to find out, I guess. This protest is on the day of Blackout Tuesday, essentially a social media campaign to mute content on the internet that doesn't have to do with furthering the advancement of brown and black people.
Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
I'm gonna try and get out in front. Excuse me. Excuse me.
We'll figure it out.
I embedded myself pretty deep in here, but I'm gonna try and get in front of the crowd so I can get you shots of them walking and get the group as they stroll by, so you can get a better idea of how many people are out here. I'm gonna try not to step on anybody's feet as I get there. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me.
What democracy looks like.
Excuse me.
This is what democracy looks like.
Hey, how are ya? I'm trying to get out in front of this so I can get good shots. Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me, sorry. Excuse me, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Excuse me. All right. We're out on 4th Street now. Heading west on 4th Street toward heading up 4th Street toward Brevard. But as you can see, a ton of people out here. Hey, JD. How are you?
Great job, man.
Thank you. What's up, brother?
How are you, bro?
Good.
Thank you for what you're doing, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Very podcast.
All right. We're out on 4th Street now. We are heading north on South Davidson Street from here. We're still going to try and get out in front of it to get you a better shot of the group. Wow. It's huge. Look at this. Look at this. Thousands of people here. This is the largest gathering of all 5 days of protests in Charlotte, for sure. As you can see, there's some officers here walking with the crowd. I don't see the constructive conversation team anywhere, the same ones that we've been seeing. There's well more than 2,000 people in this march. I turned off my Wi-Fi. I saw what was happening. So this gathering started at the Mecklenburg County Government Center, organized by the NAACP of North Carolina. There's over 2,000 people in attendance. This is the biggest gathered, organized protest that we've seen in Charlotte over the past 5 days. We're currently marching north on South Davidson Street, and they took a left on East Trade Street, so they're heading west up toward the police station. It's incredible. So many people. That line will take them forever to get out of the government center over there. Look at how many people are still over there. So many. I'm gonna try and catch up to the front. So as you saw last night, things got violent again. Although out of the 2.5 hours that I was out here last night, after it started getting violent, I was only shot at with pepper balls one time, though it did happen multiple times. There were multiple fireworks thrown at the officers or just set off in and around the crowd. So this is where the second peaceful protest of Sunday started, when I joined up with them before we took that kneeling protest at the intersection of 4th and College. Very powerful, emotional protest. We did the same kneeling protest yesterday in Myers Park at the intersection of Queens Road West and Selwyn Avenue for 9 minutes. It's the amount of time that Officer Chauvin kept his knee on George Floyd's neck before he died, before he was killed, before he was murdered. Taking a left on South Caldwell Street from Trade Street. I guarantee that line is still trying to work its way out of the government center. There's over 2,000 people here. Somebody's in here not cutting me a break. What am I doing wrong? I'll do it better. I'm not tired. It's really incredible how many people are here. As you can see, this is a peaceful protest, just as every protest of this weekend has started out as. What's up, man? Be safe out here. Yeah, my feet are fine.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Sorry if my feed cuts in and out, it's because people are trying to call me. I'm not losing reception and my signal is fine, it's just that people are trying to call me. Multiple different chants going on throughout the crowd. George Floyd's name is being chanted. Breonna Taylor's name is being chanted. Black Lives Matter is being chanted. Yeah.
I feel like I freaking know you. Kudos to you, buddy.
Yeah, stay safe out here. Like I said, there's over 2,000 people in attendance. This is the largest gathering that we've seen since the protest started on Friday evening. This was organized by the NAACP of North Carolina. Hey, how are ya?
No Trump, no KKK, no racist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no racist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no racist USA.
Now, if you guys are following the protests around the country, I actually came across a video last night that was pretty concerning to me. It was multiple different accounts of police targeting members of the media and the protests around the country, arresting them, tear gassing them, throwing flashbangs at them just like they have at me. Over the past 5 days, I've been clearly credentialed as media, although I've been aimed at deliberately multiple times, as you've seen. That's not going to deter me from being out here. So if this goes well into the night and things get violent, I'll do my best. Although I really hope it just stays like this, because it's a really beautiful thing when people get together in the middle of the day in the thousands to march and protest for the same thing peacefully until police intervention causes tension and violence. Yesterday, the March Through Myers Park was trying its hardest to do a mic check, as they call it, get people on the same page all the way down the line with the chants. That's not happening with this group. There's way too many people for them to coordinate that. So there are just going to be multiple different chants throughout the crowd. I've made myself well known to the officers on the front line that I'm media. A lot of their commanding officers watch my live feed. Some of them might even be watching now. It's fine. I understand what they're trying to do. But I'm trying to show you this from the inside, raw perspective of what it's like being a protester during these times of unrest and injustice. We're walking up Trade Street toward College. If you remember, 3 nights ago, there was a group of about 150 riot police that were pushing the protesters very aggressively up the street, pushing them back to Tryon. Tear gas canisters, flashbang grenades, pepper bullets, galore. It was pretty nuts. So this is the first police presence I've seen yet. Just making sure traffic doesn't come through the crowd, I suppose. I'm sure that this route is planned out, I just don't know it.
No Donald Trump, no racist
The point of these protests are for our next generation. That's why there's kids out here. So you can see they're putting more boards up on the windows here. There were only a small handful last night and the night before. There's between 2,000 and 3,000 people in attendance. Love the guys on the bikes. They're my favorite part. It's super impressive. They're very skilled. We did a long-form investigative piece on Charlotte bike life. For the people that live in Charlotte, those are the guys that you don't like that drive through the streets with dirt bikes and four-wheelers. We actually spent some time with them and did a piece giving their side of the story when the media tried to paint them as thugs and gangs after police chase with one of them resulted in a death. I mean, I tell you, I was hanging out with those guys while they were practicing in the parking lot of Eastland Mall. They're damn good on those bikes. So we're on Tryon Street, walking toward Trade Street. probably stand here for another 20, 30 minutes and this whole crowd wouldn't have gone by yet. Hey, how are ya? My battery's not low, but I'm gonna plug in just cause. What's up, man? Oh yeah. No, but I got a couple of good ones. You're welcome. Hey, every time. They're still coming around the corner at 4th and Tryon. This is the biggest protest I've ever even come close to being a part of. It's absolutely incredible to see how many people are out here in response to the past 5 nights, in response to the murder of George Floyd, in response to today being Blackout Tuesday. Yes, sir.
Jordan, I know Ryan.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no problem.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
I'd rather give you this visual than walk around inside, so you can have kind of a better overview of what's going on. They're doing the same chants that they do every day, but there's so many different chants going on because of how big the group is. Thousands and thousands of people are here. There's kind of a bottleneck here because of the construction.
I can't breathe! 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 Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
The crowd is still coming around the corner. I've been standing here for 10 minutes at least. A couple more officers in the crowd here. Getting a selfie on. I don't know. Maybe both. Maybe they volunteered to patrol so they could walk with. Maybe they're not on duty and they're just in uniform. If I see another couple of officers, I'll go ask them. The group is still coming around the corner of 4th and Tryon. I absolutely cannot believe how many people are out here. Okay, that's the end of the crowd, finally. So that should give you an idea of half of the amount of people that are here, because I got up on this barricade that I'm standing on halfway through the crowd. So what you just sat and watched was half of this crowd that's out here. It's incredible. All right, now I'm gonna go catch up to the front. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna get up to the front. We're marching down Trade Street, kind of toward the police station. I hope it doesn't get spicy. I got to be up at 5. Yeah, this is the group that walked from the government center. More than 2,000 people here. It is the biggest protest that we've seen since the protest started on Friday evening. It is a completely peaceful protest organized by the NAACP of North Carolina. That's the first time I've heard that chant. They're chanting, if we don't get no justice, then you don't get no peace. Which I think is perfect representation of how these protests go on day after day. Because they're protesting for peace. Or they're protesting for justice, and they're not gonna let the country have peace until they feel they get it. Friday definitely started out as a protest. you're just tuning in, we're on another protest walk. 5th day, day 5, the Charlotte protests. This one was organized by the NAACP of North Carolina. This is the biggest protest that I think I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes. I know it's not the biggest protest that's ever happened, but I've just never been to one bigger. There's between 2,000 and 3,000 people here. If you were watching earlier, I stood and let the crowd walk by so that you can kind of get an idea how many people there are. The entire courtyard was at the Charlotte Mecklenburg Government Center was slam packed with people. In my opinion, there were more people than there were for the climate change rally when Greta Thunberg was in town. I don't know what the route is, but we're heading down Trade Street now towards CMPD's headquarters. Hey, how are you? New chant. All right, we're gathering here at the intersection of East Trade and South Davidson, where CMPD's Uptown headquarters are located, where we've been at the past 4 days in protest. There are so many people here. Between 2,000 and 3,000 people. It's the Federal Reserve Bank where we were at the other day. They've got the American flag back up. That flag was taken down the other night and put back up upside down. There are so many people here that they can't even really just occupy the front of CMPD's headquarters. Wow. Hey. It's the biggest one I've seen yet, yep.
Thank you for
So, as you can see, they're all the way up in front of the headquarters. That's the police station. They're all the way up in front of the headquarters, where we have been multiple times throughout the weekend.
Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot!
Occupying the police station has never come out this far into the intersection yet, and the line keeps going up, probably almost to Tryon Street. Sorry. So they're all taking a knee. I'm gonna try and get up to the steps of the building, give you a better idea of what's going on. I know that these kneeling protests tend to be very powerful. I'm gonna try and get through without anybody. I don't know how easy that's gonna be. Sorry, so just gonna slide through here. Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry. Excuse me, sorry. Wow, look at this. Kneeling protest at the intersection of Trade Street and Davidson. Now I'm gonna estimate there are more than 3,000 people here for sure. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. As you can see, we've got officers taking a knee as well.
Jenkins will hold up here at College.
The crowd is so big that the ones that haven't even made it to kneeling yet are still chanting George Floyd, but it's working its way up the crowd. I'm not gonna be able to get through here, so I'm gonna try and go around it. Oh, there's just as many people on this side. Oop. Well, I'm gonna get up there. You just wait. Can I sneak past you real quick? Sorry, excuse me.